good afternoon. Welcome to Maths Live. Already got plenty of shout outs. I've got Sam in Nottingham, Jacob in Stockton. Welcome, thank you for joining us. Here is the challenge to set you out. So there are 6 horses in the field. The farmer changes the horse's shoes. The farmer changes the horse's shoes once a month. So that means that the shoes, we know how many shoes there are because it's the horse, each horse times by 4. Shorter way of writing it is S equals H4. How many horseshoes does he need every month? So read the problem. This is me just showing you the algebra, don't worry about that. And the question is, how many horseshoes does he need every month? Have a go at that while I do some more shout outs. Hi Austin, thank you for joining in. Hi Lachlan. Hi Tom in Northamptonshire. Hi Harneck. Hi Heidi. Hi Harry. Hi Maxwell. Hi Maya. Hi Keenan. Thank you for joining in. Super. Oh, got some answers coming in already. Brilliant. Okay. I'll just take these down because I know we've got some people coming in still. So I'll take these down and then we'll get started. Nice and sunny today, but it's quite cold, isn't it? Still quite chilly. Today's going to be a good lesson. I'm excited about today's lesson. Right, be 30 seconds. Oh yeah, lots more coming in now. Katie, hi Kieran, hi Ethan, hi Elliot. Brilliant. Okay, so there are 6 horses in a field. Let's change car. 6 horses in the field. The farmer changes the horse's shoes once a month. How many horseshoes does he need every month? So you need to know with a horse that a horse has 4 feet, 4 legs. So if there's how many horseshoes does he need each month and he changes it once a month, you need to do 6 times 4. Because there's 6 horses, each horse has 4 horseshoes, which is 24. Yeah? Not that tricky, but you can see that the algebra can apply to a simple problem. Right, so, algebra, proper algebra today. Okay, and today is, I'm going to show you the tricks of the trade, as you would see. So, if you haven't done algebra yet, when you do get to see this at school, you'll think, oh right, I've seen this, I understand what that means. If you have done algebra before, there will be an element of challenge as well. So, let's start. As you know from yesterday, I've told you that algebra involves letters and numbers, and it's the shortening of a problem. So, one example, we might have x plus 7 equals 12. Right, I want to point out straight away, look at this x, look how I wrote it. It was like a curly x. Why do we use that x? We use this x to not confuse with this x. We know that this symbol in mathematics is multiply, so we use a different kind of x. It usually looks like this, so there's no confusion. There's tip 1. Okay, so it's a formula, it's an algebraic formula, but it's not scary because it means something plus 7 is 12. Now, you can either just count up or you can do the inverse. So it's 12, take away 7 is our answer. I'm just going to count up. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So therefore, x is 5. Yeah, normally the question will say, here's a formula, what is x? So that's nice and simple. Another one that you might see is this one. This came up in year 6 before the lockdown, and a few children hadn't seen it before. So 2a equals 12. So here's another tip. If you get a letter and a number right next to each other, there's a missing symbol because it's 2 lots of A. And when we do how many lots of something, it actually means there's a multiplication sign missing. It can be any sort of numbers. You might have 17A. Okay? That would be 17 times by A. It might be 21E. That means 21 multiplied by E. So that's what this means. So it means 2 times A equals 12. So what do we times 2 by to make 12? A equals 6. Yeah, it's just like doing the inverse in a missing problem. It could just be a missing number rather than a letter. You've done those before. Now, it's when it gets a little bit longer that we have to do more work, but it's the same thing. Don't be scared by it. So what if we have 3x? So you know what that means? 3 times x plus 7 is 28. Now that means 3 times x plus 7 is 28. I'm just making it longer for you to see. So it means 3 times something plus 7 is 28. We work backwards. So we'll go from our 28 and we'll go backwards. So rather than adding 7, we'll subtract 7. So 28 take away 7 is 21. Okay? So now that means that 3x equals 21. What do you times 3 by to make 21? So it's 7. So x equals 7. Now, let's check, put it into the formula. So 3 times 7 is 21, plus 7 is 28. It works. That's all you've got to do. Okay, they won't make it harder than that in year 6. You do algebra right through secondary school. And I was working with Hallie Beth this morning. I was doing some tutoring, and I was saying that you get, it's quite fun at algebra school, even though it looks really complicated. You get to play with numbers. Obviously when you're at primary school, you learn your times tables, and you know area and perimeter, and you know answers. You should know it off the top of your head. Whereas with algebra, you get to play a little bit. There's a bit of trial and error. So I think that's quite good about algebra. So let's go to the 3 questions, which my cousin in New Zealand cheekily, did you see? Someone posted the answers underneath. Stuart, you are so cheeky in New Zealand. So let's give it a go. I'm going to write the questions down. I'll give you a minute or two if you haven't already done them, and then we'll go through them. So number 1 was y. So we're using a different letter now. It doesn't matter what the letter is. Y take away 2 is 14. So we want to know what y is. Question 2 is 3b equals 21. And the third question was 4x. Yeah, 4x plus 2 equals 30. So for that one you want to know what x is. So give that a go. Wow, loads of you watching today. Super duper, 24. Hi Priya in Bracknell. Hi Daisy and Bridgen in Wales. Hi Thomas in Essex. Super. Oh, we've got some answers coming in. Already? Brilliant. Yeah, Tom in Northamptonshire's got an answer coming in. All right, some people have done question 1. Brilliant. Hello, Liam. Oh, Sam's got an answer coming in. Yep. Okay. Come on, Liam, you should be doing the questions. Hi, Josh. Hello, Josh. All right, Austin's got answers coming in. Hi, Emily and Chorley. Right, Priya's got her answers coming in. Right. Liam's putting his answers. So, change colour. So, y take away 2 is 14. That means something, a number, a mystery number, subtract 2 is 14. So what, subtract 2 is 14. Do the inverse. Instead of subtracting 2, add 2. So y is 16. Because 16 take away 2 is 14. With this one, remember there was a missing multiplication sign. So it's actually 3 times something is 21. So B is 7, because 3 times 7 is 21. With this one, as I mentioned earlier, it's about doing the inverse. So 4 times something, and then that answer plus 2 is 30. So let's do the inverse. So 30 take away 2 is 18. So 4x is 18. What do you times 4 by to make 18? 4, 8, 12. Have I done that right? Oh, not 18, 28. I've not had a moment in a while, have I? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So x is 7. Test it, put it in. 4 7s are 28 plus 2 is 30. There we go. See, I told you algebra is not that scary. It's just like having a missing number or a question mark. Yeah? When you're doing it at this level. Right. So, your turn now. I've done enough talking. I've done enough explaining. It's your go. We're going to have, we'll do 2 questions at a time. So group of 2, and another group of 2. And then I'm going to show you an example of what's called trial and error. So, question 1 and question 2. Question 1 is 5e equals 55. And question 2 is c squared is 49. I'm going to give you 30 seconds for that. Isaac, hello Isaac. Macy and Berry, hello. Hello Evie, in sunny Margate, lovely. Look at some answers. Check that first one, Liam. Liam's got there, check number 1. Right, got some answers coming in. Careful guys, E can't be 55 if it's 5E. Alright, okay, got some coming in. Let's have a look. Hi Ellie and Barwell. Oh, right, that's it. Well, okay, we've got correction, good. Kieran's got an answer, Sam's got an answer, Austin's got an answer, Liam's got an answer. Okay, right. That was that was more than 30 seconds. So this is 5 times by E is 55. So what do you times 5 by to make 55? So E is 11. E is 11. Well done. And then C squared, so a number squared is 49. So knowing our times tables, what is that? It's easy, it's 7. 7 sevens are 49. Well done. Right, next two. Obviously going to make them a bit longer this time. So next two. So 3 is 6F plus 3 is 27. And number 4 is 45 equals 7K plus 3. Don't worry about this. I've only done one thing differently, so don't worry about it. See what you can spot. Hi Iona, in year 3. Well done. Thank you for joining in. Well done, Ethan. So remember, yeah, do the inverse. Careful, Liam. Check your answer first. Give you a bit longer for these because I know they take a bit longer. Oh, got an answer? Oh, well done, guys. Okay. Just going to point out with this one, just I've seen a few people, right, so I can see some of you doing the inverse, and you're taking away the 3, so you think, right, 27, take away 3 is 24, but that means that 6F is 24. Don't forget the last bit. F can't be 24 on its own because it's 6F is 24, so think about what you need to do next. You've done the first bit, you've taken away the 3, so that's 6F is 24. Let's have a look. I know it's a bit tricky, this one. Okay, right, so I'll start this one again, so I'm nice and clear. So 6F plus 3 is 27. So first of all, rather than adding 3, let's take away 3. So 27, take away 3 is 24. That means that 6F equals 24. So we think, right, what do we times F by? Or what do we times 6 by to make 24? So 1 6 is 6, 2 6 is 12, 3 6 is 18, 4 6s are 24. So F equals 4. Test it. 6 4s are 24, 2 5, 2 6, 2 7. Done. Yeah, always test it, go back. This one, all I've done has been me and swapped the calculation around. There's nothing different about it. It still is 7K plus 3 is 45. They're exactly the same. You have no idea how many times I've seen people go, what? Well, how can it be that way round? It's absolutely fine, still balanced. So, let's do the inverse. So 45, take away 3 is 42. So 7K equals 42. And then we do our 7 times table. So 6 7s are 42. So K equals 6. Okay. Now, these are the trickier ones that I'm going to show you. Okay? And I'm going to show you. I'm not going to expect you to actually answer it. forgot to find it in my book. Right, it's called Trial and Error. And this is where you get to play with the algebra. I'm showing you this because I don't want you to think, oh, that's as hard as algebra gets. It does get trickier, but like I say, this is where you get to up to year 6. But I wanted to show you this. So you can have a letter on both sides of the equation. So for example, you might have 2x plus 4 equals 4x take away 2. Now an example of that might be that Jenny, her sweet, she's got 2 lots of this many sweets, and then she has some sweets, okay? She got double the amount of sweets and then went to the shop and got 4 more, and her friend Sarah has got 4 more lots of those sweets, but then gave 2 away to her brother. She's got 2 less. But Sarah and Jenny have got this same amount of sweets. 2x plus 4 is the same as, is equal to 4x minus 2. And the question asks us, what is x? And you might think, oh golly gosh, how on earth do I work that out? And that is where you use trial and error. So what you do, let's choose a colour that stands out. What you do is you are guessing what x could be, but you need to start what is called methodically. Don't just go, oh right, I'm going to guess that x is 25, because that's a random number. Start slowly. So you're putting what the value is and seeing if it works. Let's say, right, let's try x is 1. Okay, so you input that in. So if x is 1, that will be 2 times 1 is 2, plus 4, that will be 6. And then, so if x is 1, that's 1, 4 is 4, take away 2 is 2. So it's not equal, so x is not 1. Yeah? Okay, let's try is x 2. So you're just playing with it. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. And then 4 times 2 is 8, take away 2 is 6. X isn't 2. Let's try, it sees x is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. 4 times 3 is 12, take away 2 is 10. So just by playing there, I found that x is 3. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. And then 4 times 3 is 12, take away 2 is 10. So I have found the answer to that equation because I played with x, okay? I'm going to put another one up, okay? I'll give you a minute or so just to have a look at it. I'm not expecting you to do it, but just to get the frame of mind, like, oh, I wonder what number I could start with. But I'm not expecting you to actually answer it again because this is going into secondary school and there's some of you, bless, in year 3 watching, which is amazing. Okay, so I'll get my book because I've written it out, my shiny book. So 3x take away 7 is the same as x plus 3. Have a look for that for a minute. If you want to start having a play, you can do. Just seeing what you think. Hi Megan in Oxfordshire, 10 years old. Okay, let's have a look. It's funny, yeah, if you're just sort of watching this. Okay. Okay, there's no terrified comments, so that's really, really nice. So again, let's play with the equation. So let's try, if you want to go ahead and do this, you can do. I'm going to go back to x is 1. So if x is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, take away 7, so that's minus 4, equals 1 plus 3, which is 4. Obviously doesn't work. So let's try x is 2. Okay, So, oh, by the way, it could be a negative number. There's nothing saying that it's never a negative number, so don't worry about that. So 2 times 3 is 6, take away 7 is negative 1. 2 plus 3 is 5. It doesn't work. X is not 2. Let's try 3. So 3 3s are 9, take away 7 is 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Can you see the numbers are getting closer together? So let's try maybe x is 4. 3 4s are 12. Okay, take away 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 5 on this side. And then 4 plus 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Not far. Okay, so let's try 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. 15 take away 7, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So it's 8 on this side. And then 5 plus 3 is 8. So x is 5. Let me just have a look, So, wow! I can't believe some of you got that. Okay, like I say, you don't have to have got that. You could have just watched and you could have just nodded and watched me. You could have gone, sort of get it, sort of don't. And some of you gave it a go, and that's amazing because that is definitely going into year 7, possibly year 8 work. I'm obviously a primary school teacher, so I don't know how that far it goes, but it's really not in primary school. So aren't you guys amazing? Well done. I'm going to put a challenge question up now. It's quite a fun one involving, well, I'm not going to tell you, I'll let you see. Tomorrow we're leaving the algebra like this and we're going on to number sequences. So you'll know it as, here's a set of numbers, there's one missing, and can you work out what the missing number is? Quite basic tomorrow, and on Thursday we'll step it up to more formulae. I'm so proud of you today, guys. I'm going to have a big smile on my face the whole day. You've done so well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.